Welcome to another video from Wild Camper. Today I'm not camping, but I'm just out in the woodland, and you can see from the video title that today is a video about men's mental health and the Show Us Your State challenge, which was originally set up by a guy, Hayes Outdoors. And the idea of the video is to talk about men's mental health and to take away any stigma that's attached to it, and to show a bit of state cooking, either outdoors or whatever you fancy. So I'm out here in the forest. I'm not ready for steak just yet, that will come later on, but I thought I'd been walking for a little while, about an hour, and I thought I'll stop and have a coffee. I'm not sure if that's in view there, and chat to you about the men's mental health part, and then later on I'll show you the steak. So men's mental health, well, I'm probably not the best person to talk about it really, because I fortunately don't have any mental health issues that I'm aware of, be it I'm sitting in the forest talking to you, an unknown audience, via the medium of YouTube. But I guess all I can really say about it is, for me at least, the only challenges that I face perhaps are that I get stressed quite a lot at work, and I've got a lot going on. I work a full-time job, I also have my own business that I run, and time is precious and time is short. And when things get a little bit stressy for me, I tend to feel that what works for me is getting outdoors and going for a hike or a bike ride, something like that. That really just takes the edge off the stress. So I forced myself to come out today and do this video, because it's been a long time coming. Dan, who tagged me in the video, Dan from Camp Life Bushcraft, apologies mate, it took so long to get this video out, but you know the reasons why. But anyway, here we are talking about it, so that's all good. And I guess all I can tell you is, from my perspective, is you know, stress wise, I come out into the forest and it tends to help me. But if you're suffering from any problems in the way of stress or psychological issues or mental health in general, I mean, it's a massive spectrum, right? You know, try it. Get outside, do some exercise, go for a walk, whatever. It works for me, it might work for you, but I appreciate that some people's issues are way more than I'll ever experience, I hope. And all I can say is, you know, there's plenty of options out there. There's professionals that you can talk to, and I can urge you to speak to them if you're feeling the need. Nature is a great healer, and it definitely forces you to relax down. Waiting for a coffee to brew or waiting for a fire to light, just time outdoors, the phone switched off, relaxation. Works for me. Hopefully it will work for you if you need it. So anyway, I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, and I'll probably get teased for this, but normally, as you know, I do like a proper coffee. But recently I picked up some British Army ration kits from a mate, and one of the things that came in it was this 3-in-1 coffee, which normally I would poo-poo. I tried one and they're really rather good. I don't take it as a proper coffee, I take it as a hot drink, and it, you know, it's really nice. So my cup is just starting to boil there, so I'm going to pop that in, and I'm going to enjoy this coffee and relax down, and just take in the view. I'm looking down a sort of forest floor area. Have a look in there, that's what it looks like. I'm hoping that maybe some deer or something might run across. Ooh, handles are hot, handles are hot. just looks a little watery. I might put a bit too much water in. So yeah, so later on I'm going to show you the steak. It's something a little different. I've seen a lot of these videos on this challenge, the Show Us Your Steak challenge, which is great. And like I say, Hayes started it, and you know, I'll put a link in the description box below with his details, because if you haven't subscribed to Hayes or you haven't seen his videos, you should do it. He's a good lad. And it's a well funny guy to watch. Cheers. Ah, it's really hot. Yeah, that's not bad. If you can hear the birds and that. It's March here in the UK, and it's been a cold start this morning, but the sun, when it peeks through there, it's lovely. I bet you can't wait to see that steak. I'm not hungry yet, it's too early, but I'm looking forward to trying it. Like I say, something different. Do you want to see what I'm looking at? That's my view. I'm hoping we might get some deer running across there. There's quite a lot of deer in these forests. I'll do a bit more walking, I think, after this coffee, and then I'm going to set up and have a nice steak lunch. Right, so I've moved on a little bit and the wind is picking up, it's getting cold, I think it's going to rain soon, so I'm going to make it short and sweet. Before we move on to the steak, just brewing up another coffee there. Before we move on to the steak, I need to do some nominations. So there's 3 nominations you can do. So my first nomination is one of the guys who I first started following on YouTube, and that's Pete Mind Wiseman. And I've chosen Pete because, 2 reasons really. One is because I think he's quite good at explaining mindfulness, mental well-being, that sort of thing. It is his kind of thing that he does. And secondly, my stove's going out. Secondly, he does some really cool outdoor meals, and he's got an outdoor cookie. He's got an outdoor cookery show as well on YouTube, as well as his other channel. So yeah, Pete, show us your steak, mate. That'd be good. Number 2, second guy I started following on YouTube because of Pete, actually. I saw him on Pete's channel. That's Darren from Funky Prepper. Darren will have some interesting stories with regards to sort of the mental well-being side of things, because he's got sort of military style background, so that'll be interesting to hear perhaps from that side of things from him. And also he's vegan, so it should be an interesting steak from you. I look forward to that. And last but by no means least, I'm just thinking, hang on a second, I've got to cover this stove somehow because it's going out. Last but by no means least will be Carl. Carl's channel is Dartmoor Explorer, and he does a really, really cool outdoors channel based around Dartmoor, and if ever you're going there, it's a good channel to watch because he's got lots of places on this channel where he's visited, and he shows you all around and talks about it. But he will have a good food portion of that video because he eats well when he's out. Like, he does full roast dinners, or I think he did chips one time out in the middle of Dartmoor, you know, cut them, hand cut potato and fry them. Amazing. So I look forward to those three channels' contributions. So I'm going to just stop the video there for a moment, and I'm going to sort out my stove, and then I'll come back to you and show you what I've got steak wise. I think you're going to be impressed. GoPro, stop recording. Right, so I fixed the stove, just put my hands around the gas canister just to give it a bit of a boost. It'll be fine now. So, a moment of truth. Right, I've gone a bit all out on this. I've seen some amazing videos with big steaks and axes and all sorts of presentation. But I've hopefully done something a bit different. I haven't seen this anywhere else, so... Are you ready? Ta-da! Steak, vegetable and dumpling. This is my contribution to the show. And I'm going to try one of these ration pack heaters. Now, I've always sort of turned my nose up at these, but I tried one a few weeks ago with something like this, one of these meals, and it was surprisingly effective. So we'll give that a go. All you do is open that up, and there's a little packet inside, and you put in, I think it's 60 millilitres of water, approximately, yeah, 60 ml into there. So I've got plenty. That should do. Splash of water, and there's a little sticker on there that you just peel off. Don't open your food packet, you just pop it in, and then just simply fold it and stick. And these take about 10 minutes, so I'll bring you back, I shall turn you back on once she's gushing. Here we go. She's just crowning now for you, and that is red hot down there. You see those bubbles? It's literally boiling away. That water's nice and hot, and that will then heat the pouch. So that's great. Put that next to me for a bit of warmth because I'm pretty cold. Right, so it's been 10-12 minutes. Let's just see how we're getting along. Yeah, it's nice and hot. Good. Let's see the steak. Oh, it smells nice. Like a steak hot pot. Hey, that looks alright. Bag's still bubbling away. Let's see. Oh yeah. Nice bit of steak there. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's just hot enough. I think when you put them in the water, they tend to be a little bit warmer. The dumpling. That's good. So there you go. That's my steak. Show me your steak video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, and a special thank you to those of you who subscribe. There's a lot of old ones there, so thank you for your continued support. And you guys, I hope you're enjoying the channel so far. Do have a look through the back catalogue. There's a fair bit there. We've got some nice trips planned for this year. Myself and 2 others, you can probably guess who they are. We're heading out for a nice trip later on in the year. I won't spoil the surprise, but the 3 of us are really looking forward to that. It's going to be a really good one, so stay tuned for that. I might catch up before then. If not, I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now. Yummy. Look, dumpling. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording.
Driving to